Will hear me. Ding Lam, chào con.
Hi, teacher.
Phong Duc Ang, xin chào.
Hello, teacher.
Jahim, chào con.
Morning, teacher.
Good morning. Huang Ang, can you hear me?
All right. I can hear you. Good morning.
Great. Okay, that's great. Huang Ang, can you please turn your cameras on? Thank you. Jafet, xin chào.
Hello, teacher.
And Phu Quang, chào con.
Hello, teacher.
Can you hear me, Phu Quang?
Mic của con hơi bị bé Phúc Quang ạ. Ờ,
Vâng.
Lâm nhắn cái thằng Nguyên của bác được không con? Thằng này, ok, thank you
Hello,
con.
teacher. Are you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah, you're very
okay.
quiet. Okay, but that
Okay.
is better. That is better. Okay. Jafat, is your camera working?
Phát ơi, cái camera thế nào Phát ơi? Ok, that's fine.
That's fine. I can see you now. Thank you. Okay, so welcome to class again, everyone. Great to see you all again. And as I was saying before, I hope it's not too hot in Hanoi this morning. Just before we start, before Bakha was telling me that Chang Hu is sitting the Ielts test today, which he didn't tell me about, but otherwise I would have given him some extra lesson. So any of you, before you are sitting the IELTS test, please let me know, okay, a week or two beforehand, a week or two in advance, and I can give you some extra help. So before you go, when you've booked the IELTS test, please let me know, or let Bakha know, so we can give you some extra help. Okay, before we start, are there any questions?
Can I have a question?
Yes.
May I leave the classroom at 11 o'clock because I will have a celebration with my football team.
Oh, sure. Okay. What is the celebration, Fung Dok Ang?
It is like to finalize the end of the study year.
Right. Okay. No, that's fine. Thank you for letting me know, Fung Dok
Yeah,
Ang.
thank you.
Okay, everyone. We will get started now. So first thing we're going to do is just some quick speaking practice on words that I'm sure you all know, but just give you some practice repeating them. Okay, Huang Ang, can you see the document?
All right. I could see it not clearly though, because I'm
Not
on the phone.
clearly. Oh, okay, you're on your phone. Okay, I'll make it a little bit bigger to help you. How about that, Huang Ang? Does that help?
Okay, now it's better.
Okay, that's great. Okay, everyone, we're just continuing our practice with connector words. Going to do this with you every week for the next wee while because remember, using connector words helps you make complex sentences. Complex sentences will help get you a better score. Okay, so these words, I'm sure you know them all. They are all to do with helping you add information, and they are all synonyms of each other. Okay, so they all mean the same thing. They are all words you use when you want to give extra information about something. Okay, Jafet.
Yes.
Can you read number 1, please?
My school has a new classroom. Furthermore, they plan to build a new library.
Good. Ding Lam, number 2, please. Ding Lam, oi.
I'm right here.
Okay, can you read number 2, please?
Yes, the teacher is friendly. Moreover, she has many years of experience.
Good. Fu Kwang, number 3, please.
We visited the museum. In addition, we took part in a science workshop.
Great. And Fung Dok Ang, number 4, please.
The students finished their writing early. Also, they helped clean the classroom.
Okay, great. So everyone, you can see, of course, that these are all synonyms of each other. The simplest one is also, but of course you don't want to keep using the same joining word or connector word all the time. Okay, otherwise you won't get a good score for your lexical resource, for your vocabulary. It's good to know different synonyms that you can use. By the way, as well as speaking, you can use all of these in writing, of course. So I want each of you to think of a new sentence using the word furthermore, okay? Furthermore is the first one we're going to use. Please, everyone, think of a new sentence. So number 1 is an example sentence, just to give you an idea. Please, everyone, think of a new sentence. Jacques.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let me know when you're ready. I will start with you, okay? When you are ready.
Okay, teacher.
So a sentence using the word furthermore, okay? Are you ready, or would you like a few more seconds?
I think I'm ready.
Okay, what is your sentence, please, Kim?
My sentence is the road is being rebuilt. Furthermore, stores are being built by the side of it.
Aha, that's pretty good. The road is being rebuilt. Furthermore, stores are being rebuilt by the side of it. That was good, Kim. Okay, good sentence. Huang Ang. Remember, you are all going to have a turn at each of these. So we are looking at furthermore.
Furthermore,
Okay, Huang Ang, furthermore.
mm, I just got some new presents on my birthday. Furthermore, my dad has decided to give me an extra few dollars as well.
Great, good sentence. Perfect sentence, Huang Ang. And all good English. No mistakes, Huang Ang. It's very good. Jafet.
Yes. The new supermarket has been going down some renovation. Furthermore, a gaming center has been added.
Okay, just the second part was perfect, Jafet, just the first part. You said the new supermarket has been going down some renovation, okay, which is not correct. You need to say the supermarket has been doing some renovations. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes.
Okay, the supermarket has been doing or having. Either one is correct. Okay?
Okay.
The supermarket has been or is having some renovations. Okay, renovations has to be plural too, by the way. Okay, Ding Lam.
In morning, I'm jogging around the lake. Furthermore, I'm going to the gym.
Okay, perfect. Fu Kwang.
Uh, my school rebuilt my classroom. Furthermore, they add some new stuff.
Okay, good. Fung Dok Ang.
The supermarket has some fish. Furthermore, it also has some vegetables.
Excellent. Okay, very good, everyone. Okay, next sentence. Moreover. Moreover. So please, everyone, think of a sentence using moreover. And again, as I was saying earlier, you use these words and phrases in writing as well. So for both speaking and writing, these connecting words are very useful for when you want to make complex sentences, adding more information. Kiam, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so moreover, please, Kiam.
I went to shop for some grocery. Moreover, I also bought some toys for my cousins.
Okay, I went shopping for some groceries. Okay,
I went shopping.
I went shopping for some groceries. Moreover, I bought some toys for my cousin. Okay, good. Huang Ang, moreover, please, Huang Ang.
The dinosaurs are believed to die approximately 60 billion years ago. Moreover, it was caused it was likely caused by a meteorite.
More, yeah, I guess that's correct. Okay, I guess that's correct. It's almost like you should be using because instead of moreover in your sentence. Okay? Like the dinosaurs died 60 million years ago because they were killed by a meteorite, not moreover. So just be a little bit careful with that, Huang Ang. Okay? You just need to, the second part of your sentence needs to just be additional information, but not a reason. Okay, you gave me a reason. So I could say the dinosaurs died nearly 60 million years ago. Moreover, they have never returned. Something like that. Does that make sense, Wang Ang?
All right.
Okay, instead you gave me a reason why the dinosaurs died, which is not quite the same as giving me additional information. Okay, a very small difference. Okay. Jafet.
Yes.
Moreover, Jafet.
Uh, Thinking. Oh, my parents w- go to visit my grandparents. Moreover, they bring them some gifts.
Okay, just careful of your tenses, Jafet. Okay. My parents are going to visit my grandparents. Okay. Or my parents went to visit my grandparents. Okay? If you are going to use going, you need to use are going. Okay, Jafet?
Yes.
Okay. My parents are going to visit my grandparents. What was the rest of your sentence? Moreover,
They bring some gifts.
they are bringing some gifts.
Yes.
Okay. If you want to use future tense or past tense would be, moreover, they took some gifts. If you want to use past tense. Okay. So what you are missing is just the word are. Are. A-R-E. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. My parents are going to visit my grandparents. Moreover, they are bringing some gifts. Okay. Ding lam. Ding lam.
Yes.
Moreover, Ding lam.
The computer is the useful work equipment. Moreover, it is the entertainment device.
Moreover, it is an entertainment device. Okay, an. an entertainment device. Thank you, Ding Lam. Phu Quang.
My mom is taking my phone over. She want me to work.
Okay, fine. Remember, these sentences can be simple, everyone. Doesn't have to be too complicated. Phong Dok Ang.
The Starbucks has a new drinks. Moreover, they give it free for customers into first day.
Okay, good. Le Dok Ang Chao Gon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Le Dok Ang?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Okay, can you give me a sentence using moreover, please? Moreover.
Wait, let me turn on my volume, please.
Okay.
Okay, moreover.
Yeah. Can you see the example on your screen, Le Dok Ang?
Yes.
Okay, good.
See.
Okay, good.
That
So
will
give
be
me
our
an
first
example
sentence.
like that.
My laptop is freshly bought from the store. Moreover, it has many like wait, what is the word?
Well, moreover, it has many features.
Yeah,
Features.
no, it's like specification something. No,
Okay.
like the
More,
new.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Moreover, it has, you would say, high specifications is the collocation. Okay.
What is the opposite of outdated, teacher?
Up to date. Up to
Yes.
date.
It got many up to date features or
Up to date features is better than specifications. Okay, that's good. Up to date features is the collocation. Okay, Le Dok Ang?
Yes.
Up to date features. Good. Okay, Him.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, back to you again. In addition, everyone, in addition is the next phrase for adding information. Are you ready, Kim?
I think so. I think
Sure.
I'm ready.
Okay, please start.
Let me see. I think we hang out by the motorcycle. In addition, we went to buy some coffee.
We hang out by the motorcycles.
Yeah.
Probably should be plural, motorcycles. In addition, we went to buy some coffee. Okay, Kim, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. By the way, of course, everyone, this is also a test of can you make up a correct sentence in English. Doesn't have to be a complicated sentence, everyone, but try to make it correct. Huang Ang.
This time is in addition, right?
Yep, in addition.
I found out there's an old box inside my under my bed. In addition, I was surprised to find out that it was my old Pokemon cards.
Perfect. That's great. Jafet.
Yes.
In addition. Jafet, in addition.
I had a breakfast this morning. In addition, I drank some milk too.
Perfect. Okay. Except you don't need to have, even though breakfast is a noun, Jafet, it doesn't need an article in front of it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. For some reason, I don't know why. Okay, Jafet, but breakfast doesn't need an article. So you don't need to say, I had a breakfast or I had the breakfast. Okay. You just say, I had breakfast this morning. In addition, I also had some milk. Okay? Does that make sense, Shafat?
Yes.
Good. Ding Lam. In addition, Ding Lam.
In summer vacation, start studying hard English. In addition, I'm going to gym regularly.
I'm going to the gym regularly. The gym. Thank you, Ding Lam. Fu Kwang.
We go to the park. In addition, we go to the gym.
Fong Dok Ang.
Uh, the PSG team will win the Champions League in 2026. In addition, they had this trophy twice in a row.
Very good. Very good. Very, very good. Up-to-date sentence, Fong Dok Ang. Good.
Yeah, thank you.
Le Dok Ang. In addition, Le Dok Ang, in addition.
Yes. In addition. What's in addition again?
In addition. Are you ready, Le Dok
Wait,
Ang?
what is addition? In addition.
In addition. Okay. So all these words, I know you missed the beginning, Le Dok Ang. All these connecting words, furthermore, moreover, in addition, and also, all mean the same thing, okay? They are all synonyms. They are just ways of adding extra information. Okay, are you ready, Le Dok Ang?
Yes. No. Me and my friends visited each other's house. In addition, we only took part in 4 players game. Yeah.
In addition, we took
Does that
part.
count?
We took part. Yeah, we took part in games for
in
4 players.
in 4-player game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For in English, you would put it the other way round, Dokang. In addition, we took part in games for 4 players. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Instead of saying 4-player games in English, it is more common to say games for 4 players. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And Nok Ang. Xin chào Nok Ang.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm good. And you?
Okay, so do you know what we're doing, Nok Ang? You need to make a sentence using the connecting phrase in addition, okay?
Right.
Which means the same as also. So can you make a sentence, Nok Ang?
My family
Tại sao tiếng nó nhỏ thế?
Sorry, Nok Ang, I can't hear you. Le Dok Ang, can you please turn your microphone off? Thank you. All right, can you start again, please, Nok Ang?
Me and my friend hang out together. In addition, we also go to the cinema.
Perfect. Very good. Perfect. Okay. Easy as that, everyone. Remember, these just need to be easy sentences, but I want you to be able to get used to using these connecting words to make complex sentences. All right. The last one is the easiest one. Okay. Him.
Yes, teacher.
Also.
My friend and I went to buy some donut. Also, we went to watch a movie together.
Perfect. Huang Ang.
This time it is also. Why is all the adding information ones?
Sorry, Huang Ang.
I couldn't really think of anything. I couldn't really think of anything. Also, my mind is so stressful that I couldn't even like go trying to entertain myself right now.
Okay, that's a very, very good real life example, Huang An. Okay, I hope you are not too stressed. I hope so. Jafet,
Yes.
also.
I am having an online class. Also, I'm like doing my homeworks.
Perfect. Ding Lam.
I'm clean my house. Also, I'm preparing dinner for my family.
Very good. Phuc Quang.
I have done the exam on school, also I need to learn to take the exam again.
Phong Duc Ang.
The student study very well. Also, he is good at playing video game.
Le Duc Ang.
I was to say something similar to Phung Duc. My friend of mine is very good at studying. He is also extremely good at video games.
Good.
Yeah.
Nok Ang. Nok Ang also.
Oops.
I like cats. Also, I like dogs.
Perfect. Okay, so everyone did the also one very well. Okay, because of course it's the easiest word. But in addition, moreover, and furthermore, you could use those in place of also. Okay? They are all synonyms. All right, so the last one, nok ang, you said, I like cats. Furthermore, I like dogs as well. I like cats. Moreover, I like dogs as well. I like cats. In addition, I like dogs as well. Okay, so these are just giving you other ways of saying also. So I saved also for last. Okay, just to give you an idea of how simple using these synonyms is. But please try remember these synonyms because you don't want to say also all the time. If you want to get a higher score, use the synonyms like in addition, moreover, furthermore. Nok ang, does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, great. Any questions about any of that, everyone? Anyone? Okay. What we're going to do now is just going to listen to the student got, let's have a look here, band 8.5. All right, just want to play you an example of a band 8 answer. I try to share these with you every week just to give you an idea of what you are aiming for if you want to get a band 7 or higher. Okay, what you should sound like. Nok Ang, can you see the video?
Yes, I can see.
Great. Okay, everyone, please look and listen to this student. What is the question, by the way? Nok Ang, can you see the question?
Where was the last place you traveled to?
Good. All right. Good reading. Okay, everyone, please look and listen to this.
Last place you traveled to?
I traveled to Syria about 2 months ago, and I spent a couple of weeks there to spend time with my family.
Where is your favorite place to go on holiday?
Okay, so you will notice, was his Phong Duc Ang,
Yeah.
was his answer long?
No. The answer
No.
is very short.
No, I think it was just 2 sentences. Okay, just 2 sentences. So everyone, these are part 1 questions, by the way. Remember, you don't have to have long answers for part 1. Okay, you can relax. 2 or 3 sentences is all you need. Okay, that guy there, he said, I traveled to Syria. I went to see my family. Okay, that's all he said. Okay, and that's all you need to say, as long as your English is perfectly correct. But you will also notice that he didn't hesitate. Okay, he didn't have any big pauses in what he was saying. It sounded very natural, just like a natural conversation. And that's what you are aiming to do as well. Okay. Jafet, can you see the next question?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so everyone, I'm going to ask all of you this question. All right, but first of all, let's see what this student says.
Oh, it's hard to answer. It's like asking someone who your favorite children are. You know, my favorite place to go recently has been Paris, France. I've just fallen in love with the city.
What was it about?
Okay, again, very short answer. Okay, he says, oh, my favorite place to go recently was Paris, France. I've just fallen in love with the city. Okay, very simple, very easy. He got 8.5 for this. All right, for giving answers just like that. Very simple, very easy answers, but no mistakes. Okay. Huang Ang,
Yes.
where is your favorite place to go on holiday?
If I have to choose a place to go on a holiday, I think it would be somewhere in Japan, like Tokyo or Okinawa, because I really love the culture here, and also I would absolutely enjoy the delicious meals out there.
Okay, so that is Huang Ang. That is band 8 answer. Okay? Excellent. Perfect answer. Jafet,
Yes.
where is your favorite place to go on holiday?
Oh, my favorite place to go on holiday is my grandparents' house. Because in my grandparents' house, I have a lot of things to do and play with my brothers.
Okay, again, Jafet, band 8 answer. All right? Perfect English. All right?
Okay.
Again, that was good, Jafet. Very simple. Okay, that's all you have to do. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, just give simple, straightforward answers. Okay, doesn't have to be complicated. Just like that, Jafet, for band 8. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Ding Lam,
Yes,
where is your favorite place to go on holiday?
my favorite place in go on my holiday is Da Nang City. I visited it in 1 year ago, and I spent a week with my family in there.
That's great. Very good answer, Ding Lam. Excellent. Can you say, just be careful of your pronunciation, Ding Lam. Can you say place for me, please? Place.
Place.
Good. Okay. Need to hear the S sound in place. Okay. I know, of course, it's spelt with a C, but it is pronounced S. All right. So you must say place, not play. My favorite play to go on holiday is not correct, of course. Must be my favorite place to go on holiday. So again, Ding Lam, just be careful with your final consonants. All right. Fu Kwang.
Yes.
What is your favorite place to go on holiday?
Uh, Usually in holiday, I don't go outside. I just stay at home and do my favorite hobby.
All right. Good, Fu Kwang. Okay, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Again, good answer, Fu Kwang. Okay, everyone, you're all doing well at this. You are getting much better. Fung Dok Ang,
Yes.
what is your favorite place to go on holidays?
My favorite place to go to holiday is the Vũng Tàu City in Vietnam. It like the Miami in USA. It's a beach city. Uh, I like it because I travel to this city once when I have summer vacations.
Okay, good, Fung Dok Ang. Very good. Le Dok Ang,
Yes.
What is your favorite place to go on holiday?
Currently, I don't have a favorite place, but I would like to visit Denmark. The capital of Denmark, Copenhagen, or whatever is it called. Because I would like to travel somewhere like out of my country,
Mm-hmm.
outside of my country, and would like to spend a week there with my family. So we
Okay,
could
very
like
good.
learn
That's
the
good,
culture.
Ledukang.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all you need to say. Okay, Ledukang? That's fine. So, Ledukang, one thing you did also, Fu Kwang, you both laughed during your answer. Okay, which is
Did I
also
laugh?
great. Yeah, I did.
Uh-huh.
I did. Okay, because it sounds natural. Does that make sense, Ledukang?
Yeah.
Okay, it sounds like you are communicating naturally. All right? And I keep saying this is what the IELTS test is about when you are speaking. Can you communicate naturally? Does that make sense, Ledok Ang? I hope so. Fu
Yes,
Kwang.
I do understand.
Okay, good. Fu
Yeah.
Kwang.
Yes.
Okay. Did you hear what I said, Fu Kwang? You laughed during your answer. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Which is good. Okay, Fu Kwang. That's great. Okay.
Yeah.
That is very, very natural. All right. So that will help you get a good score. Everyone, you don't, of course, have to laugh. All right. But if it is natural to do so, please do so. Kim,
Yes, teacher.
what is your favorite place to go on holiday?
Well, my favorite place to go on holiday would be Dalat because I think I fell in love with the weather and the cultural food there.
Okay, perfect answer. Very good, Kim. And Nok Ang. Nok Ang,
Yes.
what is your favorite place to go on holiday?
I would like to go to the beach on my holiday just because I love swimming in the sea and playing in with the sand.
Great. Very good. Okay. Very good, everyone. These are exactly the sort of answers you need to give. You are all giving me band 7 and above answers. Okay. Just like that. Okay. We'll do one or two more of these. So you can see the next question on the screen is Kiam.
Yes, teacher.
Can you please read me the next question on the screen?
What was it about Paris that you enjoy?
Okay, so we'll listen to what the student says. What I'm going to ask you, everyone, what is it? What I'm going to ask you, I won't ask you about Paris, of course, but I will say, what is it you enjoy about your holiday or your favorite holiday place? Okay, that's what I'm going to ask you. First of all, let's see what this student says.
Paris that you enjoyed?
Just the atmosphere, the cozy atmosphere, the romantic vibes, the beautiful architecture, and surprisingly, the friendly people. You know, they always say French people are not as welcoming, possibly, to people who don't necessarily speak their language, but they were very helpful, very nice. Yeah.
Okay, so you can see his answer a little bit longer that time, okay, which again is fine. All right, again is fine because it was quite natural. He was explaining why. He was giving an explanation. All right, I will turn on the captions for this. There's just one word I want you to be aware of.
Favorite place to go on holiday?
Oh, it's hard to answer. It's like asking someone who your favorite children are. You know, my favorite place to go recently has been Paris, France. I've just fallen in love with the city.
What was it about Paris that you enjoyed?
Just the atmosphere, the cozy atmosphere, the romantic vibes.
Okay, this word here, everyone, vibes. In case you don't know, this word here, vibes, just means feelings. Vibes is a slang word. Vibes is a very casual slang word in English. Just it means the same as feelings. Okay, so he's talking about the cozy atmosphere of Paris, the romantic feeling of the city. Okay, the romantic feeling. That's what the word vibes mean. Vibes. Okay, so that is worth adding to your vocabulary. What is the vibe of Hanoi? Huang Ang. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, if I asked you to give me in one word, Huang Ang, the vibe of Hanoi, what would you say? One word.
I would say friendly.
Jafet.
What?
The vibe of Hanoi. One word, please.
The vibe.
The vibe of Hanoi, meaning the feeling of Hanoi. What is one word that describes it?
Like boozy?
Boozy? You mean busy?
Busy, yes, busy.
Busy. Okay. Careful how you pronounce that. Boozy. In English, by the way, boozy means to be drunk, Jafet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so just careful how you pronounce that. Right? Busy. Ding Lam.
I think it's a hot vibe.
Hot. Okay, it's hot.
Sure,
Fu
hot.
Kwang.
Yes.
What is the vibe of Hanoi? The word you can see on your screen, vibe, means feeling. What is one word that describes the feeling of Hanoi?
Pollution.
Polluted. Polluted, you could say.
Polluted.
Polluted. Okay. Phong Duc Ang.
I think it's an historic vibe.
Okay, good. Le Duc Ang.
Can
what
I
is
use the word bustling?
You can use the word bustling. Yeah. Up to you, everyone. Okay, you choose.
Okay.
All right, you're just giving me a word that describes your feeling for Hanoi. Kim?
Yes.
The vibe of Hanoi.
I think
One
it's
word. One word.
quick pace.
Quick paced. Is that one word, Kim? Sounds like two to me.
I mean, by you can have like, it can be one word if you have. What do they call
Okay,
it?
I understand. All right, I surrender, Kim. Okay, I let you have it. All right. Okay. Nok Ang.
Yes.
The vibe of Hanoi in one word, please.
Lively.
Lively. Very good. Okay. Is Hanoi a romantic city, Nok Ang?
I think is yes.
I'm not sure about that. Okay.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, people talk about Paris as being romantic. Maybe some of you have heard about this before. Paris is supposed to be romantic because it has lots of beautiful lights and lots of nice restaurants and cafes, and you can walk around at night and it's not too busy, and the atmosphere is warm and friendly, so it's kind of romantic. So I think Nok Ang a little bit different from Hanoi. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, I think lively is a better vibe for Hanoi than romantic, I think. I think you are right. Okay, but that, everyone, is how the word vibe works. Okay, so it's a good word to have as part of your vocabulary. Use words like this occasionally, okay, will help your vocabulary, your lexical resource score increase. Okay, to use a word like vibe correctly shows that you have a very good understanding of English. Okay, so again, vibe just means feeling. And the vibe of Hanoi, as many of you said, is bustling, is busy, it's polluted, it's lively. Okay, it's alive. Hanoi is alive. No one would say Hanoi has a quiet or peaceful vibe. Okay, I don't think anyone would say that. It's quite the opposite. But again, that's how you use the word vibe. Okay, one more of these questions, then we'll go on to our writing.
And surprisingly, the friendly people, they always say French people are not as welcoming possibly to people who don't necessarily speak their language, but they were very helpful, very nice. Yeah.
Now let's talk about personal qualities. What do you think is your best quality?
Oh, let me read off the list, I'm not sure, I think I'm very self-aware. So even that remark about, let me bring out the list, it made me feel a little bit egotistical. So being self-aware is very important to me. Always knowing or keeping an eye of how people perceive you. And also knowing your faults, knowing your weaknesses and trying to work on them or at least acknowledging them.
Did you
Okay, so his answer, again, has no mistakes. I think it's a little bit long for a part one answer. All right, it's a little bit long. All right, but again, his English is perfect. So that's why he got such a good score. Okay. All right, everyone, going to ask you the same question. Huang Ang, are you ready?
I'm not ready.
Okay. Jafet, are you ready?
Ready for what?
This question you can see on your screen, Jafet. All right. What do you think is your best quality?
Like in my experience, skills?
No, they're talking more about this is your personality.
Oh,
Okay. Someone asks you this question. Okay. And again, I only want 2 or 3 sentences, everyone. For example, you might say, my best quality is I am kind. Okay. I'm always thinking about other people and how I can help them. Okay. That's a 2-sentence answer. That's all you need to say. My best quality is I am kind. All right. My best quality is I am helpful. My best quality is I am always on time. Okay. I am never late. Many things you can choose from. Okay. So I'm going to ask each of you these. Jafet, have I given you enough time to think of something?
yes, kind of.
Okay. All right. What is your best quality, Jafet?
I think my best quality is that I don't disturb anyone. Because I am very lazy to disturb them.
I'm
Like
very lazy to disturb them.
I wouldn't do anything when I'm around somebody when they are working. So it's just like I am not a
Not a
noisy or
noisy person. I'm not a
yes.
noisy person. Okay. All
Okay.
right. All right. Good, Jafet. Okay, good. And again, you answer with a laugh and a smile. That's fine, Jafet. Okay. This sort of question, a lot of people will laugh and smile when they're trying to think of their best quality. And that's fine because that is natural. Ding Lam. Ding Lam.
Yes.
What do you think is your best quality, Ding Lam?
I think my best quality is I am friendly and sociable. Because I always accept my friend invites and go outside a lot. Yeah, I think that.
Okay, that's fine, Ding Lam. Good. Good, Ding Lam. Can you please say sociable for me, please? Sociable.
Possible.
Okay, good word, by the way. Good adjective. Sociable. Friendly and sociable. Okay, are good adjectives. Fu Kwang,
Yes.
what do you think is your best quality?
I think my best quality is when I do homework and go outside and go to gym.
Okay, so haven't quite answered the question, Fu Kwang. Sorry. You wouldn't get a good mark for this. You have to describe some personal characteristic. that belongs to you, such as kind, helpful, friendly, okay, happy, optimistic. Does that make sense, Fu Kwang?
Yeah.
Okay, these are all personal qualities. So anytime you get a question like this is asking you about your character, your personality. Want to try again, Fu Kwang? What is your best quality, do you think?
Teacher, I don't really understand what this sentence.
Aha. So as I was just explaining, this is about something to do with your personality, Fu Kwang. What do you think is the best thing of your personality? Okay, so are you friendly, Fu Kwang? Are you happy? Are you optimistic? Are you cheerful? Okay, there are many, many things you could say for this. Okay, are you kind? Okay, like I said before, helpful. Do you often help your mother with chores around the house? All right, or are you happy? You help make people around you feel more cheerful. Okay, does that make sense, Fu Kwang?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think is your best quality?
I think that I'm really friendly and helpful because I really want to help the people who have their problem, and also I am very friendly with people around me.
Okay, that's fine,
And
Fu Kwang. That's fine. That's all you have to say. Okay. Again,
okay,
like I said before, keep it simple. KIS. Doesn't have to be complicated. Fung Dok Ang.
Yes.
Okay. Last question before you go. You might as well go
Okay.
after this. Okay, Fung Dok Ang.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What do you think is your best quality, Fung Dok Ang?
Personally, my best quality is gentle. I self-consider that I am a compassionate person because I always try my best at helping people.
Perfect answer, Fung Dok Ang. Okay. Enjoy your football party, Fung Dok Ang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
teacher.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Le Dok Ang.
Yes.
What do you think is your best quality?
My best quality is probably I always go on time. I goes on like meeting or maybe like people hanging around, and I will be like there like earlier than 5 minutes, so I can
What? All right, that's a
that's
great quality.
yeah.
That's a great quality, Laduk Ang. Okay, what is the word beginning with P that means to be on time?
P on time.
Yeah, what is the word begins with P that means to be on time?
Punctually.
Yes.
No?
Punctual.
Oh.
Punctual is the noun. Okay, punctual. So,
Oh yeah. Okay.
so best to use this word, okay, Ladok Ang? Okay?
Okay.
Punctual, because it's a more formal word, okay? Which means, of course, to be on time. If you are punctual. My best quality is I am punctual. I always come to meetings on time. In fact, when I'm meeting my friends, I always come 5 minutes early. Does that make sense, Ladok Ang?
Yes.
Is how you answer that question. So punctual, be on time. Good. Kiam,
Yes, teacher.
what is your best quality?
Well, I think my best quality would be I always plan ahead of the time and expect the unexpected.
Very good.
Because
Yeah, good answer. Sorry, go on. Go on. Sorry to interrupt. Go on, Kiam.
Well, I will sometimes plan a lot of pack my stuff or maybe plan the time ahead of it for about 30 minutes so that I will not be late and I'll have everything prepared.
Okay, very good answer, Kiam. Good explanation. Good. And Nok Ang. Nok Ang, oi.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. What is your best quality, do you think, Nok Ang?
I think I am an extrovert person. I enjoy talking to people and making new friends.
Good. All
Uh,
right, that's fine. That's good. That's all you need to say, Nok Ang. Okay? Good.
okay.
Okay. I'm an extroverted person, though is better. Okay?
Okay.
With ed on the end. Okay?
Okay.
I'm an extroverted person, not an extrovert person. Okay? Extroverted is better. Is a better way of saying it. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. I'm an extroverted person. I love talking to people and making new friends. Does that make sense, Nok Ang?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. And by the way, of course, this is a little bit of a tricky question because you probably haven't thought about this before. So this is a question where you can use the introduction. Oh, I've never thought about this before. Okay, you can say that before your answer to a question like this. Give you a chance to think of an answer. Okay. All right. For the rest of the lesson, everyone, time to do some writing. Do we have any questions about that before I leave that? Okay. All right. Just share this with you, everyone. Okay. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot to ask you. What do you think is your best quality?
I thought you forgot about me.
No, I never forget about you, Huang Ang. Okay.
To decide, my best quality would be the determination. Uh, when I decide to do something, I would focus entirely on that, on achieving that thing. For example, when I started playing Minecraft, I spent like 24 hours a day to just to writing that game.
Okay, very good, Huang Ang. Very good answer. Determination, great quality. Okay, everyone, for the next 30 minutes till the end of the lesson, looking at this table. We started off last week, we did the paraphrase paragraph for this table. Just to remind those of you who aren't familiar with writing task one, I know most of you are, but some of you, like Kiam, okay, are a little bit new to this. 4 paragraphs, Kiam, for a writing task one answer. POT is the structure of your answer. Okay, Kiam? Paraphrase, overview, 2 detail paragraphs. Kiam, does that make sense?
Yes, I
Okay,
understand.
POT. I use the acronym POT to help you remember the structure. POT, P-O-T, paraphrase, overview, 2 detail paragraphs. Last week, everyone, we did the paraphrase. Okay, here, by the way, is a sample paraphrase. Okay. So, Kiam again, Kiam.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you see here is, all right, the topic sentence, okay?
Yes.
For this question, you always paraphrase this topic sentence as the first paragraph in your answer. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Always. The first sentence of your answer is always a paraphrase of the topic sentence. All right. So I hope you can see, Kiam, okay, that I have just used other words, different words to describe, sorry, not to describe, to rewrite this sentence. So instead of, for example, saying shows, I've used the word compares, okay? Instead of saying shows the percentage, I've said compares the number. Means the same thing. Okay, Kiam?
Yes, teacher.
This table compares the number of adults in... So instead of urban, what word have I used, Kiam? Instead of urban?
You use cities.
Correct. Instead of rural areas, what word have I used?
Countryside.
Correct. Okay, means the same thing. They are synonyms. All right. Instead of took part, Kiam, what have I said?
Participated in.
Correct. Participated in means the same as took part. And instead of free time activities, Kiam, what have I said?
For different hobbies.
Correct. Okay. Does that make sense, Kiam?
Yes.
What I have done, I've used mostly synonyms to paraphrase, but you can also change the word order in the sentence or use different words completely. Okay, Kiam?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. The easiest thing to do is just use synonyms, but if you want to get a higher score, you will try maybe to change the words in the sentence a bit more. All right? Just so you can show the examiner that you know how to do this. All right. Okay, everyone. So now we are looking at, of course, the overview paragraph. Okay. All right. So with our overview, okay, we are always looking for these things. For any graph, table, or chart, again, I know most of you know this already, but I will keep repeating it because some of you are still making mistakes with this. With the overview paragraph, you are looking for these things all the time. What is biggest, smallest? What has changed the most, the least? Because charts, tables, and graphs, they are always comparing things. All right, so you're always looking for the changes, always looking for things that are the biggest, things that are the smallest. That's what the overview is about. So going right back up here, a few weeks ago, we were looking at this, which is about how much rubbish each country had produced. This is our sample overview for this graph. You can see how many sentences, Jafet? Jafet?
Oh, yes.
How many sentences in the overview?
2.
Correct. Okay, 2 is all you usually need. Maybe 3 if it's a complicated table or graph, but usually 2 is enough. Okay, Jafet?
Yes.
Okay, because the overview is just a summary. All right, just a summary. So you only normally need 2 sentences. All right, so again, everyone, this overview begins with overall, or it can be clearly seen that Korea generated the least amount of waste, while the US produced the most. In addition, all right, there's a connecting phrase that we learned earlier. In addition, while waste production increased in most countries, Korea's decreased. Okay, 2 sentences basically summarizes what happens in this table. Who had the most waste? The US. Who had the least waste? Korea. Waste production increased in most countries, but in Korea it went down. All right, that is the most interesting and important things about this table for your summary. So everyone, now that you know that, can you please write me an overview, 2 sentences describing this? All right, this one a little bit more complicated. Remember, your overview must start with this. It can be clearly seen that, or overall. You always, please begin your overview using these words. Makes it nice and easy to remember. Okay, just always use. You don't have to think, how am I going to start this paragraph? You always start it this way. So please, in 2 sentences, summarize. As you can see here, okay, this is what it asks you to do. Summarize the information. Okay, by selecting and reporting the main features. What are the main features of this table? This is what you're looking for. Biggest, smallest, what has changed the most, what has changed the least, what hasn't changed at all, maybe. But those are what you are looking for always. And always in an overview, you will notice you don't use any numbers. The numbers will come in your detail paragraph. So again, the overview is just a summary. Doesn't need any numbers. So in chat, everyone, please send me your 2-sentence overview. 3 if you think it's necessary. 3 sentences if you think that's what you need. But you can probably do it in 2, I think. And again, if you were wondering, I think everyone was here last week. What is this table about? Okay. Compares the number of adults in urban areas and rural areas in 2 different years who took part in these 4 different activities: reading, plays, playing, which I think is sport, and photography. Okay, it's just comparing between the 2 different years and comparing the difference between city and country areas, urban and rural. So I'll give you, if this was an exam, by the way, to write this part of the exam question, you would have about 6 minutes, 7 minutes to spend on this part. Remember, you would have 20 minutes to answer the complete question. So this part of it may be about 6, 7 minutes, because you want to make sure you get this part right, because it shows that you understand what the table is about. And again, everyone, if you need some suggestion, I've left this sample from the previous table here so you can read it just to get an idea of how you can write your sentences. This overview, of course, is connected to the previous table, not this one. But this just gives you an idea. Again, I put this here just so you can refer to it if you need to. Okay, so when you are ready, please send me your answer in chat. Okay. Okay, Huang Ang. Huang Ang.
Yes.
All right, pretty good, Huang Ang. Just some lexical changes. Was popular in both areas, okay?
All right.
Not among. Popular in both areas. A rising proportion. Photography observed a rise. Right. Probably better to say a rise in participants or rising participation, not proportion. Okay, Huang Ang?
All right.
Okay, so participation instead of proportion is probably more correct. Okay? But apart from that, the rest is fine, Huang Ang. Any questions?
I guess not.
Okay, again, just I would say participation instead of proportion and in instead of among. Thank you, Huang Ang. Fu Kwang.
Also, may I leave early because they are eating on the first floor and I'm really hungry right now. First,
Okay, that's fine.
I'm on.
That's
I'm on the
fine.
urge to go cook.
Sure.
So
That's fine. That's fine, Huang Ang. Okay. Enjoy your lunch, Huang Ang.
all right, thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye,
See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Fu Kwang.
Yeah.
Okay. It can be clearly seen 1990 reading. Reading is dominated in the proportion of hobbies. Okay, so it should read reading is the dominant hobby. Okay, Fu Quan?
Okay.
Okay. Can be much you've made it too complicated, Fu Quan, okay?
Okay.
Remember, just keep it simple. It can be clearly seen that in 1990, reading is the dominant hobby. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. In 2010, animated plays. Animated plays is taking the lowest percentage, is animated plays showed or had the lowest percentage. So not is taking. Okay, Fu Kwang?
Yes.
In 2010, animated plays had the lowest percentage of free time activities. Okay?
Okay.
All right, had. Now, the only other thing wrong with this is you've only mentioned two things. Okay? So, you would need just a little bit more information, Fu Kwang. So you said that in 1990, reading is the dominant hobby. Okay. Is it still the dominant hobby in 2010, Fu Kwang?
No. Oh, skip. It's skip.
It is. Okay. So you need to say that as well. You only mentioned 1990 about reading. All right. Okay. So you would need to say it can be clearly seen in both 1990 and 2010, reading was the dominant hobby. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So you need just to give a little bit more information.
Sorry,
Okay.
teacher.
Yes.
Can you see my work? Because Hoàng Anh is in my house.
Sorry, who was in your house?
Hoàng Anh.
Hong Ang is in your house.
Yes, so we eat
Oh,
together.
I didn't know that. You want to go eating?
Yes, can you see my work?
Okay, just hang on just 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Nok Ang. Okay, so Fu Kwang, does that make sense?
Yes.
So you just need a couple of word changes, okay, and just a little bit more information. So what was the most popular hobby in 1990 and 2010? What was the least popular hobby in 1990 and 2010? What changed the most, Fu Kwang? Which one changed the most? I can see straight away looking. Which hobby changed the most?
Photography.
Correct. Okay, so you need to mention that, okay?
Okay.
Photography became more popular, didn't it? In both city and country areas, photography became more popular, okay?
Okay.
So you need to mention that as well. Does that make sense, Fu Kwang?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Nok Ang.
Yes.
Let's have a look at yours. Overall, the number of adults who enjoy reading and photography in cities and countryside increased in the 20-year period. Okay. Years, by the way, doesn't need an S in this
Okay.
in this sentence. Sometimes it does, not in this sentence, okay?
Okay.
In the 20-year period. Doesn't need the S.
Okay.
All right, but your next sentence doesn't quite make sense. Adults like animated plays in urban areas keep unchanged. Nok Ang, doesn't make sense. Adults like animated plays in urban areas. The number of adults who enjoyed, remember this is past tense, okay, Nok Ang? Remember?
Okay.
Adults who enjoyed or who liked animated plays in urban areas, all right? Not keep unchanged. The collocation is remained unchanged, okay? Or stayed unchanged.
Okay.
Remained unchanged, stayed unchanged. Does that make sense?
Okay, it's okay.
That is the collocation, not keep unchanged. That is not a correct collocation, okay? Remained unchanged, stayed unchanged, okay? But in rural areas, decreased over the same period, not after. Okay? over the same period, not after the same period. In addition, while playing activities recorded an increase in cities, the numbers were similar over 20 years in rural areas. Okay, that makes sense. That's fine. So it's just the first part. Okay, not
Okay.
Okay. All right. Any questions?
No.
Okay, I'll let you go enjoy some lunch. Nok Ang. See you next
Thank
week.
you. See you next week.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, Jafet.
Yes, teacher.
Overall, can be clearly seen that the proportion has changed significantly from 2019. Okay. All right. First thing, Jafet, you do not need to give a summary sentence like this. Okay?
Oh, okay.
The main reason is because you don't have enough time. All right? In the exam, you won't have enough time to do this. All right? So you have given me an introduction sentence.
No.
All right? Okay?
Right.
Which is fine, but you don't need it at all. Okay?
Okay.
So best just to go straight into what has changed, what hasn't changed.
Sure, you know.
Okay.
Okay, Jafet?
Yes,
So
yes.
overall, it can be clearly seen that reading is the most popular activity, okay, in both urban and rural areas in both years. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So I don't give any introduction. I just go straight into the facts, okay?
Yes, yes.
All right. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So no need to give any introduction sentence. In particular, adults in the rural areas are higher than those in urban areas in the same period. Okay. That's okay. Again, you just need to be a little bit more specific. All right.
Yeah, if I change the first one, the introduction,
Yeah. So
it
like
might
I
be
just,
longer.
yeah. But that's, yeah. So take the introduction out. All right. And
Yes.
just go straight into, and this is just an example, but straight into something like, as can be clearly seen, reading was the most popular activity in both urban and rural areas in both years. Okay? The least popular activity was what? Jafet?
Yes.
What is the least popular activity?
The least popular in urban or rural?
In both. What is the least popular
Both?
activity?
It seems to be animated play.
Correct. That's what you need to write about. You can see that the tables are not that difficult, okay?
Yes.
You will always be able to see what is the most and what is the least, okay?
Okay.
All right, so that is the next fact, okay? First fact, reading is the most popular. Second fact, animated plays, the least popular in both areas. Third fact, Jafet, what activity has increased the most?
The increase the most?
Yeah, what activity has become more popular?
More popular. Oh, I think it is reading. Right? Right?
Is reading. It has, but
Or
we've already mentioned reading. Find something else, okay?
oh, photography?
Yes. Okay. Photography has photography in just looking at urban areas, Jafet.
Yes.
Okay. Photography, the numbers have more than doubled. All right.
Oh, yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So yes, so reading, of course, has more people taking part. Okay. It's gone from 61 to 78, but photography has actually, whoops, stop. Sorry, everyone. That's better. Photography has more than doubled. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
that is interesting. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay. So the three things to mention, again, Jafet, in summary, reading is the most popular. What is the least popular activity?
The least popular activities is animated plays.
Good. And the activity that has become had the biggest increase in popularity is?
It is photography.
Correct. Those are the three things that are important about this table. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so that is what you would write about in your overview. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry, Jafet, about it. I know you haven't had much practice at this.
Yes.
Okay? All
I'm
right,
too
but that is
young.
the idea. All right. Okay, thank you. By the way, if you have finished, everyone, and I've talked to you, you can go. Okay? So
Okay.
thank you,
Goodbye,
Jafet.
teacher.
I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Yes. See you next week.
Ding Lam.
Yes, I'm right here. I'm waiting for you.
Okay. Overall, reading is the hobby that has the largest ratio of adults. All right. Ratio,
So it's mean percentage.
yeah, it does, but I think better to say number in this case instead of percentage, okay?
Okay.
Or you could just say percentage, Ding Lam, all right?
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, ratio is okay. Okay. I'm just being a little bit picky, all right? In urban and rural areas, Ding Lam, okay? Okay, Ding Lam?
Yes.
All right. Urban and rural areas in the 2 years. Bucking this hobby.
Bucking in the contrast.
Yeah, bucking this. The collocation is bucking this trend. Ding Lam, okay? Need to have those three words. Okay, you are right. It's another way of saying in contrast. You are right.
Yes.
Okay, but just need to make sure you are using the correct words. Okay, Ding Lam?
Okay.
Bucking this trend is the collocation. Okay.
Thank you.
Bucking this trend, not bucking this hobby. Bucking this trend means the same as in contrast. Means exactly the same. So, as I was saying before to Jafet, okay, animated plays have the lowest ratio of adults, but photography, you will see, look at the table, Ding Lam.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, the activity that's had the biggest increase, biggest percentage increase is photography, okay?
Yes, I can see.
So you can see 1990, Ding Lam.
Yes.
Photography, urban areas, it was in 1990 was 7, okay?
Yes.
It has gone to 17.
Oh.
Now, of course, reading is still the most popular, okay? It's 78. But photography and reading has also gone up from 61 to 78. But photography has more than doubled, okay? Does that make sense?
Yes, I see that.
Okay, so that is an important point.
Oh.
So even though photography, okay, it's still, of course, less than reading, okay, the number of people taking part in photography has doubled, more than doubled in the 2 years. So that is an important thing to mention. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. So the three important things to mention: reading is the most popular, animated plays the least popular, photography has improved the most. All right. Okay, Ding Lam?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Ding Lam. Any question?
I don't have. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, good. All right. See you next week. Bye-bye. Laduk Ang. Laduk Ang. Oi.
Yes, yes, yes. I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you for waiting patiently. Duk Ang. Okay. Overall, all 4 categories have received an increase. All right. Reading books has the highest interest among adults in both areas? The rural leading in all four categories compares to urban. Okay, so Duk Ang, again, you have missed out a couple of things, Duk Ang.
Yeah, the least.
Yes.
Least
So
popular.
which one is the least?
Photography. Right?
Which one is the least?
Yeah, it's the least. Yeah, photography. I think.
It is.
No, animated play. Yeah.
Correct.
Oops.
Yes. Yeah.
My bad.
Animated play. Generally, animated plays is the least popular. Okay. All right. So you need to mention that. All right. So you've mentioned reading is the most popular. That is correct. Which one is the least popular? And again, which activity has improved the most? What has become more popular? Can you see, Duk Ang?
So has become more popular.
Yeah.
Photography.
Yes, photography, because you can see, looking at urban 1990, it was 7, okay? Urban 2010 is 17, all right? Still not as popular as reading, of course.
Almost
but
double.
Photography has more than doubled, okay?
Yeah,
It is the only one to more than double, so that is an important feature. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So the three facts you would need in your overview to get a good score, to get a band 7, okay, is reading is the most popular, animated plays is the least popular, photography, the numbers have improved the most, okay?
Oh yeah, I forgot to use the trend word. So
yes,
okay. Have a
Yeah.
rising trend or something.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so does that make sense what you are looking for in this, Ladokang?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the most popular? What is the least popular? What has improved is what you are looking for. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Any question, Lord Dok Ang?
No, I don't have.
Okay. Have a good week, Dok Ang.
Okay, teacher.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Teacher. Chào bác.
And Kiam.
Yes, hello.
Okay. Thank you for waiting, Kiam.
It's okay.
All right, let's have a look. Overall, we can see adults tend to find reading more interesting compared to the other hobbies. Throughout cities and countryside, reading is in favor of adults. Animated plays only receive a small number of adults spending time over. Okay, oh, you've done it twice, have you, Kiam?
Yeah, I mean, I fixed it a little.
Okay, all right. Let's look at your second one. All right, adults tend to find reading more interesting. Okay, just careful with your grammar. Compare needs a D on the end, Kiam, okay?
Oh, yes.
Okay, compared. Okay, because it's past tense.
Yes, teacher.
Compared to the other hobbies throughout cities and countryside, 99. While reading photography. Okay, this is pretty good, Kiam, all right? But it's a little bit long, all right? Just a little bit long. So you can easily make this shorter, okay? Let me show you how. Overall, we can see adults don't need to say tend to find, all right? That can disappear, all right? We can see that adults found reading more interesting compared to other hobbies.
Okay.
Okay? Again, I changed find to found because we're talking past tense, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Overall, we can see that adults found reading more interesting compared to the other hobbies in both cities and countryside from 1990 to 2010. Okay. This next phrase you don't need at all right?
Oh,
However,
oh,
while reading is in favor of the adults, okay, we've already said this in the last sentence, okay?
okay.
So don't need to repeat it. And the main reason why, Kiam, is that in an exam, you won't have time to write long answers, all right?
Oh,
As long as your total answer is about 150 words, that is enough, all right,
all right, teacher.
to get a good score. Ielts, it's not like Vietnamese literature. You don't get more marks the more words you write, okay?
Okay.
All right. As long as you are writing words that meet the target, and in this case, you can see in the instructions the target says 150 words. Okay.
Oh,
As
yes.
long as you are meeting that target, that is good.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. And like I say, you won't have time to write much more. So,
Yes.
so the sentence that is, however, so what I'm going to do, Kiam, I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes seeing the last one. I'm just going to edit your answer, all right?
All right.
Okay, and I'm going to put it back here for you. Can you see underneath the table? Kiam?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, here is your answer. Can you see that?
Yes.
All right. Let me edit it for you. What is past tense of receives, Kiam?
Received the.
Correct. And doesn't need a capital P. This is an easier way of saying what you are trying to say. Yeah?
Oh,
You
yes.
know this word here that I've just typed?
Yes, I know it.
Popularity. Photography's popularity. What happened to photography's popularity, Kiam? What has happened to it?
It has a
It has.
significant increase.
Yeah, very good. Okay? Very good. That is exactly right, Kiam.
Oh, yes.
So see what I'm writing?
Yes.
Okay? Don't need to say adults because everything is about adults. So don't need to say that.
Yes. Okay, teacher.
And don't need to say this. Okay.
Yes.
So can you see how I have edited it?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. So it's much more simpler and much more effective. Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, much easier for you to write because it will take less time. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
All right. So you had the right idea, Kiam. Exactly the right idea. So reading is the most popular. Animated plays are the least popular. Okay. And the activity whose popularity increased the most was photography. All right. Those are the important points. And that's what this overview now shows. Does that make sense, Kiam?
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, good. So that's how you need to write it in future. So you can see I have, just 3 quite short sentences. That's all I need. Okay.
Okay.
That's all you need for an overview. This is all you need.
Yeah.
Any question, Kiam?
I don't think I have any.
Okay, good. The more you practice this, the easier it will get, Kiam. Okay?
Okay,
Once
sure.
once you know what you are looking for. Okay, Kiam, thank you for coming to class. Hope you have a good week, and I will see you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you next week too.
Okay. Bye, Kiam.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye-bye.